Dodger Stadium, an NL West matchup on the show. It's the Colorado Rockies taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So almost ready to get underway. And today's starting pitcher, Dustin May. Chris, what should we keep an eye on here with him?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Yeah, that's swing and a ground ball, and that's just foul. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. And the righty deals. Fly ball to right. Lunging, but it gets down. Nick Martini will hit. And that is out of play. May, a 6'6" righty, 27 years old, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Lead runner makes the turn at second. Tovar around third. He scores, and they have the lead.
Well, they strike first as he gets the job done to bring home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
Kyle Farmer stands in now and watches strike one. Martini, the lone runner, stands at third with nobody out. Lifted in the air, right center field. Ohtani sizing this one up. Squeezes it. Runner tagging from third. He scores on the sac fly, and they lead by 2.
Sometimes all you got to do is your job, and don't overcomplicate things. Keep it simple. Runner at third, less than 2 outs. Put the ball in play, and a nice job with the sac fly.
Here's Ryan McMahon now. That's in there, and that is strike one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And a foul ball. Set down on strikes. Went back to the sinker, and it was successful. Here's Michael Toglia. On the corner for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball. Two out, space is empty. Right side, hard hit. Rojas with the throw to first. And that is that. So they get a couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to the bottom of the first. It's the Rockies 2. Back here with my pal Singy. Today's starter for Colorado, Kyle Freeland. What's the scouting report on him?
Well, primary pitch is an outstanding sinker. It's hard to pick up out of the hand, but in the last few feet really has arm side movement. Tough pitch for hitters to get the barrel of the bat on.
Swing and a miss. Strike one.
That pitch started
One
in
ball,
and
one strike.
ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Pretty tough for the infielders to do anything with that one. He pulled it hard into the outfield, and even when you keep it on the ground, it feels great when you hit a missile like that. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Foul ball there. Nobody out. Runner at first. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Tracks it down for the out. And there's one down. Time to check out the Dodgers lineup. And a key factor for this club in that leadoff spot, Shohei Ohtani.
Yeah, definitely someone I always enjoy, when I get a chance to watch him, whether he's hitting a game or even taking swings during batting practice. Man, this guy is always so focused on what he's doing on that task at hand. He's got so much attention to detail that when he steps in the box, his success rate is really high.
Tap back to the mound to Tovar. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. No runs. Top of the second, and now the center fielder, Mickey Moniak. May back to work. That one clips the outside corner. Strike one. Next offering is fouled back. And now 1-2. Got him. And that's the first out. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. And the first pitch misses for ball one. May comes set. And it's fouled away. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. Next to hit for the Rockies, Zach Veen.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call. The strong second inning is a confidence builder for him, a relief for his manager. Doesn't have to get into that bullpen quite as early.
In the air, out towards left center. And that is that. Offense held in check there. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Rockies 2 and the Dodgers nothing. Bottom of the inning. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Martini hauls it in, and there's one away. And here is Michael Conforto. There's the strike.
Well, the key to his success is getting ahead early in the count. He cannot afford to go deep in the counts. Doesn't have a ton of swing and miss stuff, so he's going to have to work efficiently.
In the air, left field. Veen gets under it. Makes the grab. 2 down. Will Smith to the plate. First round pick out of Louisville in 2016. Line drive. Grabs it on the run. That is the inning. Nothing across here this half. We play 2 full. It's the Rockies 2 and the Dodgers. Back here at Dodger Stadium. Now here is Adael Amador, trying to pick up his first knock in the big leagues. Right through there for a strike. Warning track, wall, and you can touch them all, baseball man. He flexes his power with that swing. His first homer of the year. It's 3-0. He absolutely crushed that one.
No doubt about that one, Boog. We knew it wasn't coming back. That's exactly the pitch he was looking for. Crushes it and hits it out of the ballpark.
So the Rockies lineup turns over. Ezekiel Tovar will hit next. Pulls that one foul.
All these Rockies doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Hauls it in for the out.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
And now the right fielder, Nick Martini. Just missed. May winds and deals. And another ball. That's ball 4. Tried another sinker, but couldn't find his zone.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
One down. Kyle Farmer up to the plate now. Drove in a run with a sac fly his first time up. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1.
When you're struggling out there on the mound, hitters know that there'll be plenty of opportunities within the at bat to try to get something to hit hard.
Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Hit on the ground, might be 2. Off balance speed, there's 1. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. The Rockies tack on another with this one. It's now 3-0. You're watching Major League Baseball on the show. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's Max Muncy. And first offering is fouled off. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. On the ground, right side. Amador slings to first. They get the out on Muncy.
Deceptive slider right there. Stayed in the tunnel a long time. Got that hitter out front, rolled over it, put it on the ground.
Here's Kike Hernandez. In the air, right field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
Second baseman, Miguel Rojas.
2 down, base is empty. Miguel Rojas at the plate. base hit center field. So now back to the top of the order.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Rojas off of first with 2 away. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Throw into third. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the third baseman, Ryan McMahon. That one pushed foul. McMahon, 30 years old now, and he was a second-round pick back in 2013. May delivers.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
To the right side. Fires to first on the run, and very nicely done for the out.
Now batting, the first baseman, Michael Tolia.
Michael Tolia digs in now. He's 0 for 1. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
0-1's the count.
Pop foul out of play off to the right. One out, base is empty. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. So up next, Mickey Moniak. His first at bat was a strikeout.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
May fires. Headed towards the corner. And he makes the grab. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. Stepping in, Mookie Betts. And first offering is fouled off. On the ground to third. McMahon fires over to first. And Betts is set down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Liner, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to get into the corner. Around first and hustling for second. And that's a double.
The first move felt like a bit of a guess. You have to be right in those spots or things can get away from you awfully quickly.
Here's Teoscar Hernandez. And a base hit into right center field. Coming home. Here's the throw to the plate. He'll score. It's 3-1.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Pitcher's away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Michael Conforto will climb in. Fly to left his first time. And that one is lifted in the air. Veen in pursuit. Brings it in. And there's 2 away.
Up next for the Dodgers, catcher Will Smith.
The batter now will be Will Smith. He's 0 for 1.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional and you've got to produce at the big league level.
That one back up the middle, and it gets through. They stop the lead runner at second. Now 2 on with 2 outs.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Here comes that funky Muncy to the plate. Grounded out his first time. Swings through that one, out in front that time.
0-1.
Two aboard, 2 outs. And fouled off. Up the middle, Amador. In plenty of time to first. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 3-1 ball game. It's Major League Baseball, and it's on the show. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready now for the 5th inning. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Hunter Goodman, and that's in for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Next offering is in for a strike. And Big Red gets his 2nd strikeout of the game. Here's the left fielder, Zach Veen.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the 3rd or 4th pitch of just about every at-bat.
And there's a strike. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're at the top of the 5th. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, I'm not really sure why he let that one go by. I mean, out of the hand, it had a lot of the strike zone. Sure, it had some good arm side run at the end to move to the outside part of the plate, but with 2 strikes, you got to be ready to swing it there, and you can't leave it in the umpire's hands.
2 outs, base is empty. Adael Amador digging in for the Rockies. The 0-1. And there's a foul ball. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. The throw is late, and they come away without an out.
Oh, you could tell he was sniffing that hit all the way. Great hustle getting down the line. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Ezekiel Tovar. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Amador off of first with 2 away. In the dirt. Swinging a foul out of play. Two outs. That one outside. And that's ball 3. Tap foul at the plate.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitters got to stay focused on the pitch.
And he grounds one to the right side. Not in time. He's safe. 3rd out, and that ends the frame. The Rockies strand 1, but they still lead it. And we're back. Now here is Kike Hernandez. Freeland back to work. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Moniak puts it away for the out. 1 away. Miguel Rojas steps to the plate for the Dodgers. 1 for 1 with a single so far. And that one is popped in the air, shallow center, and it falls. And now the lineup turns over with 1 away.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but He did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
So the lineup flips over. Here's Shohei Ohtani. He's 2 for 2. Ohtani with a swing. High fly ball driven deep to right. Makes the catch gliding onto the warning track.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Betts in the box with 2 gone. And takes a look at a called strike. Base hit left center field. And now first and second with 2 outs. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Freddie Freeman will come up to hit. 1 for 2. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. And that drops foul. Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. And that one fouled off. Cut on and lifted in the air. And it drops in. In comes the runner from third. It's an RBI single. It's 3-2.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And a dangerous hitter coming to the plate. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Fought off foul. Betts at second. Freeman on at first with 2 down. Yeah, that's fouled off. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
Well, they gave up on that pitch early, and it ended up staying in the zone. I'm sure he's kicking himself and would like that pitch again.
2 on, 2 outs. This one high in the air to left center. Veen. He's got it, and that is the inning. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 3-2 ball game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here in L.A., start of the 6th, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton. And leading off, Nick Martini. And a foul ball. Fouled off left side. Liner caught at second.
That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Farmer. Right down to shoot, strike 1. Fastball gets the corner at the knees. Foul ball still 0-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Right through there, got him. Make it 7 strikeouts for him. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. And we're in the top half of the 6th. And Gary Simmons punches him out. That's a strikeout. Nothing doing here this half. Back here at Dodger Stadium, the batter will be Michael Conforto. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Activity in the bullpen. Victor Vodnik preparing to come on if needed. Herget getting loose as well. Right side. Amador throws to first in time. Leadoff man retired in the sixth. And up to the plate is Will Smith. Swing and a chopper out to short. Tosses to first. And a couple of quick outs.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there. Just rolled over it. Got the ground ball.
Max Muncy at the dish. 0 for 2 in this one. Hard ground ball, base knock. And that keeps the inning alive.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
So 2 down, and Kike Hernandez at the plate. Slice the other way and foul. Line to left. He's there. He's got it. And the inning is. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. So in now for Colorado, Michael Toglia.
Some real good life going through the zone on that one.
Swing and a miss. And the count is 1-2.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Just missed. Fights it off. He'll see another. Gets under it and pops it up. Muncy in position and makes the grab. And there's one down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
That one to first. He'll do it himself. And that quickly 2 away. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. Who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. And that one upstairs, ball 1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. And that one is out of here. He'll circle the bases. It's 4-2. That was blasted.
Absolutely. No doubt off the bat. Well, he put a really nice swing on that one, and everything was on time, took a direct path to the ball, excellent extension, and just drove it out of here. Nothing better than when the ball jumps off your bat like that.
Now the left fielder, Zach Veen. Clips the corner, and that's strike one. Hot shot to first base, and he snags it to end the inning. But the solo shot stretches their lead even further. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show.
Now pitching for Colorado.
We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the seventh. Victor Vodnik.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Rojas, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one. Now this is in the air down the line. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Lifted in the air, right field. Martini pulls it down, and he makes the catch. And there's one away.
Up next,
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish.
Shohei Ohtani.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Vodnik, in his second season, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Fouled off. He was late.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
0-2 now. Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. The Rockies trying to protect a two-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. In the air, out towards right center. Moniak moving under this one. Nabs it, and there's two down.
Now batting, shortstop.
Here's Mookie Betts now. 1 for 3. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
0-1's the count.
The shortstop takes the ball. Swings and misses. Now 1-2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball
two
right
strikes.
there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Ground ball left side. That's the third out. Go down quietly. They try. Trail it here, 4-2. We go to the 8th. So in now for Colorado, Adael Amador. On the ground, right side. On to Hernandez. 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And now the shortstop, Ezekiel Tovar. First pitch misses. And another ball.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Swings through that one.
2 balls, 1 strike.
check swing, and he went. And now 2-2.
2 strikes.
Struck him out swinging. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and
Off the plate,
there's just
ball
not
1.
much you can get rung up by the umpire.
And there's a
Ball 2.
ball. Two down, nobody on. And we're in the top of the 8th. And strike 2.
He has a tendency to chase out of the zone, and that slider that's down, that's one of his money pitches to get that swing and miss.
And it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. Pitch misses, and now it's filled up 3-2.
Wow, this guy's really battling up there as if his run is the...
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Rockies back now. New pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th. Jimmy Herget.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
That one fouled off.
Well, pretty clear to me. He was trying to go deep right there, but you got to get a pitch that you can handle.
Stays alive. Into center and a base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
And next will be the Dodgers cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. In the air, fairly deep to right field. Martini sizes this one up. Brings it in. And there's one down.
Now batting, left fielder.
Michael Conforto getting ready to hit. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a ground out. The other way. And a base hit. They fired in quickly. So it's first and second with only one away.
Always feels amazing getting a job done when the team needs you to come through. It's just bigger than your own individual stats. He actually kind of fooled him with the breaking ball on the inside part of the plate there. Didn't get a good piece of it, but he got just enough to fight it off and make it work out. Now a huge at bat in this game coming up.
First and second, one out. And here's the catcher, Will Smith. Line drive. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 down.
Now batting, third baseman, Max Muncy.
Muncy digs in. This guy with light tower power. With the go-ahead run at the plate, here the bottom half of the 8th inning. In the air, left field, down the line. It's going to fall for a hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He'll score easily. And it's an RBI single, and they trail by 1.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
First and second, 2 outs. Here's Kike Hernandez. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that ends the inning. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. We go to the ninth. Now it's the DH, Kyle Farmer. Garcia back to work. And a foul ball. Swinging a foul straight back. Just missed. On the ground to third. Fair ball. So a man aboard. Ryan McMahon steps to the plate. And that one is downstairs. Ball one.
Nope, that's off the plate. Ball two.
Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth.
That's ball three.
Next pitch misses. 3-0.
At this point in the game, you cannot issue free passes. He's going to have to challenge this hitter. Hitter's got to be ready to swing it.
That one finds the corner. Now 3-2.
Healthful.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 1-run game here in the top of the ninth. That's hard hit on the line. And there's a hit. Ohtani gets it back in quickly. Runner stops at second, and the first two reach to start the inning. Next is switch hitting first baseman Michael Toglia. Swing and a ball popped up, and the infield fly is called.
Now batting center fielder,
So digging in, Mickey Moniak. 0 for 3. A fly out, a ground out, and a strikeout. That one pulled foul. Next offering is in for a strike. Ball one there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Farmer, the lead runner out at second. McMahon at first. One gone. That one the other way. Falls it in, 2 away. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. Hunter Goodman digging in for the Rockies. And that is out of play. Off the plate inside. 1-1. Here's a high chopper. Sends it to first. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick. Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Tyler Kinley. A chance at his first save of the year.
Tyler Kinley.
Ground ball right side, it squirts through. And the tying run is on base here in the bottom of the ninth.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball get deep.
Looks like we've got a substitution at first. Entering is the pinch runner, Tommy Edman. Back to the top of the order now, Shohei Ohtani. The next to hit. Swing and a chopper. Goes to second for one. Over to first, safe.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
He's 2 outs away. Now at the plate, Mookie Betts. Known for his late inning heroics. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Ohtani around second, headed for third. Coming home. Relay throw. The tag, and he's out. And they cut down the tying run.
Man, that's a play we may look back on when this one's over and wonder, what if they would have held him? Can't blame him for trying to tie it up late in this ball game, but when you lose a huge run like that that's only 90 feet away, man, it's a tough one to swallow if they don't pull out the W.
Late swing, foul to the left. The Dodgers down to their final strike. Lifted to left, and this should do it. And he's got it. Ball game. And the Rockies strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.